Opening day. Let's get a bird.
I started this year's turkey season in Florida. Using my bow, I was working hard to harvest my first archery gobbler. I was getting birds to pick up the phone, and one morning a gobbler came within about 50 yards, but I never had a reason to draw my bow. Fast forward to my time spent in Georgia, and I had decided to set my bow down to pursue the nocturnal pig population by rifle. Sure enough, one night walking into my evening pig hunt, I encounter two gobblers heading straight towards me, and all I have is my rifle. So I take up a low position near the brush beside me and get set as best as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have video of the event itself because it happened so fast. I just didn't have time to get the cameras rolling. But I was lucky enough to drop one of the gobblers in place right there and then. So I celebrated by snapping a few pictures and headed back to the cleaning station to get to work.
Time to clean this bad boy. This thing has 4 beards. 4 beards. Take a picture of that because that's cool as heck.
After removing the beards, I get to work removing the breasts. Then remove the tail feathers, also known as the fan. Next, I remove the wings. They will be used for decoys in the future. The wings were followed by the feet, and then finally the skull. The fan, wings, and feet need to be pinned and dried into position for a few days.
So I need to find the right chunk of wood that I can turn into planks to create the mount.
This tree came down during a tornado that hit the property, so I thought it would be fitting to use it for this project.
Boom. There it is. Should be good. So I should be able to cut things out of this. I need to actually cut one more section, but I should be able to trace my designs on here and cut out of this and make this work. Voila. That's what I needed.
Now that I have materials to work with, I sketch the desired shapes onto the lumber and cut out their rough forms. Now where I have all the tools to finish the job, I start bringing the project to life. There are no set plans here, just guesstimating what sizes might work together and then sizing and shaping things accordingly. Getting the turkey legs to fit into the shotgun shells was a cool part of the build. Shooting these shotgun shells was a lot more fun than drilling them out. Most of the time, there's only one beard to mount, but I knew I had to incorporate all 4 of these somehow. With the mount mostly built, next on the list was to spend some time with the skull. This was my first turkey skull experience, and I messed it up pretty good through the process. So getting it back together again was pretty time consuming, Let's just say I learned a lot about what not to do next time. Finally, all the pieces are officially ready for final assembly. I start by gluing in the legs, then create a mounting plate for the fan, then it's time for the delicate skull to go on, and finally install the hanging wire on the back. I have far more hours into this project than I care to admit, but I am pumped on the final product. And the story behind this mount is going to be a great memory for me for quite some time.